Well, good morning, Tips. Here's Ranger Dave coming at you outside of Buena Vista, Salida, Colorado. Actually in between Buena Vista and Salida, Colorado. At Browns Creek Waterfall Trailhead. Beautiful morning. Around Memorial Day weekend. 55 degrees, sunny, can't beat it. There is one dark cloud behind me, but I think we'll be fine. At the trailhead, this beautiful little creek. Boy, you just can't beat it. It's the official start of summer here in Colorado. We're gonna hike into Browns Creek Waterfall Trail. It's 6.2 miles round trip, a little under 1,000 feet of elevation gain for the entire trip. Most of the up is today. We're gonna hike in probably 2.7 miles, great campsites, supposedly up there, and then hike a little further in to actually see the waterfall. We're about to gear up and get after it, so sit back, pop open a cold one, let's get to work. Well, made camp, had lunch. Campsites that were marked on AllTrails. There is a sign saying no camping, so be aware. It's amazing campsites near the creek, but apparently camping is not allowed. I'm not making those rules, and I'm not going to tell any if you do. If you hike another, I don't know, half a mile at most, past that, on the right-hand side through the woods, there are some much more dispersed campsites. That's where we're camping, and it's working out really well. We're just right across from the creek, maybe 50 yards at most. This is beautiful. But made lunch and ate. Looks like some storm clouds coming in, so we're gonna try to get to the waterfall really quick. Hike up, I'd say it's certainly moderate. The beginning is the toughest part, then it kind of levels out, and it's constant up, but not bad. It's easily doable by probably most members of your family, and really enjoyable. Beautiful views along the way. We're about 4/10 of a mile from the waterfall, so let's take it in. Let's get some more views before the rain comes in. Hopefully we can avoid it all together, but in the mountains you just never know. Stay tuned. As promised, we made the waterfall about half a mile from where we camped. It is going right now. All that snow melt. It's beautiful. It feels good out. The rain's kind of been on and off. You're gonna get that here, but boy, just take in the views. This was worth it. Great spot to camp, and then just great scenery all around. Great views, and then this. You can't beat it. Take a look. Back at the campsite. Don't know if you can tell or not, but it's raining / sleeting on us. Welcome to the Rocky Mountains in late May. The falls were beautiful, but we had to come back because of this. Hopefully we don't have to go in our tents. Hopefully it's just I don't know, sneezing on us a little bit. But check out the campsite, and then later on we'll have a little woods tenderfoot tasting, so stay tuned for that. And hopefully we don't have to pickaxe ourselves and get ice off of us. We'll see. All right, so we had a pretty eventful day. Had some snow and some sleet, had to make a fire. But overall it turned out to be a gorgeous day, and a great, easy, moderately easy hike for most of the family. The views are certainly worth it. But now it's time to reward ourselves and treat ourselves with a little Woods Tenderfoot whiskey right here. Had to carry it up in the Nalgene. So real quick, Woods is based out of Salida, Colorado. It's in the banana belt of Colorado, so they tend to get better weather because the mountains protect them. Love the town, certainly check it out if you ever get a chance. Woods is not very well known. I stumbled across another one of their whiskeys that will absolutely make this channel and was blown away. I've never had this one. So their Tenderfoot whiskey is kind of their base model whiskey. That doesn't mean it's a bad thing, but it's more of, you know, just what you would expect. The one I had was a rye whiskey, so they have that. Excellent. They actually make some gins, one of which is a barrel-aged gin, so they have some variety. And they have a tasting room in downtown Salida that I plan to check out tomorrow. Let's stop talking. Let's taste some whiskey. So I'm gonna pour some in my glass. So I offered Lockout here this cup, but he decided he needed a bigger cup. His cup's bigger than mine. There's gotta be a joke in there somewhere. Here we go. Thank you. And here's to living life long, loose, and full of juice. Let's get after it.
Cheers. Very smooth.
It is smooth. Hardly any burn going down. So the rye whiskey I had, and again, this is not the rye, had some notes that I found interesting. This also has some interesting notes. I taste some like coffee chocolate notes. Do you taste that at all? Do you get a little bit of that?
With the aftertaste, yeah.
Yeah. This is good, and I'd say it's full bodied. You know, it's not light in taste. I wouldn't say it's too heavy in taste. This is good stuff. Color's really good as well. So I got this at a local liquor store. Say that 5 times fast after drinking. For about $44 for a fifth. I saw it at another liquor store for around $50. So it's kind of in that price range. But I'd say it's worth it. I'd say it's really good, and it's unique.
Yeah, it's definitely different.
So you're at the liquor store. Sorry, I'm moving this GoPro around a lot. Would you grab it? What would make you grab this one?
Yeah, I feel like, I mean, I'm a tin cup guy through and through, but I do occasionally go for something different when I'm feeling in the mood, and I feel like this would certainly be something I'd be interested in if I saw it. So
fair enough. Yeah, I think, you know, I'm not a mixed drink fan. I think this would actually make a killer old fashioned, kind of put a different spin on it.
Very smooth, yeah.
Anyway, check them out. Woods Distillery, Salida, Colorado. We're gonna finish our drinks. We got the nice creek in the background, and what's crazy about this hike, can't say enough good things about it. This creek is pretty wide. I'd say probably 10 to 12 feet wide in some parts, and pretty deep. I'd say 2 feet in a lot of parts. And it's so quiet and so peaceful until you get to the falls. We're gonna enjoy the rest of our evening. We're gonna pack up tomorrow, swat some mosquitoes, and then head in. Anyway, thank you for joining us this evening, and I hope you're living life long, loose, and full of juice. Till next time.